accidentally hit the phone and turn the video off. When you water monsteras, especially Thai constellations, they're prone to root rot. You want to leave the water, if the water comes out the bottom, leave it for 15 minutes and get rid of it. Get the water out of there.
The forecast for tomorrow. Look for showers with a high of 64 degrees Fahrenheit and
Alexa's talking. So that's what that one is. That's another type.
Can you finish your question?
Alexa, I didn't ask any questions. That's okay.
All right, no problem.
So this is a Monstera laniata mint variegated, and I don't know if this is going to make it because most of the leaves are coming out pure white, and when the person was selling this, they probably sold it that way. They probably wanted to sell it on purpose to get some chump like me to buy it. So the pure white leaves don't make it. You don't ever want a Monstera with pure white leaves because it's not gonna work. So, and I get a little bit of sun because the leaves get burnt from just a little bit of sun that this gets, like half an hour of sun in the morning and half an hour at night. And it has no photosynthesis because there's no green, not enough green for it. But it's still growing, but all the leaves, like there's a new leaf coming out there, and that looks like it's pure white. So it's too bad too. I mean, but if I can get it to live and make it, it's a beautiful. The mother plant that it came from was gorgeous. So we'll see what happens. And this one is really cool. It's a Huernia zebrina magnum whatever. It's called it's a lifesaver plant, and it gets these really cool flowers. It's another one that's originated from South Africa, and it gets really cool flowers that look like cherry lifesavers. And it's just the coolest thing. So I got this. I've only had this for about 2 months, or maybe this one a month. And then the little one I have had for a couple months. And it just came as a stick. And I actually got it to root. So there's the little bitty one. And they use gravel. It's a succulent, so they use the gravel mix. And this one here is a Monstera aurea variegated, and it's gonna if I can get this thing to get big, it just got its first leaf since I've had it, but they're absolutely beautiful. They get these bright green electrica. There's another Monstera called an electric. I can't remember the name, but anyway, they're gorgeous, and they get these beautiful white minty leaves mixed in with other colors, and they get huge too. So I believe this is in a large form. So hopefully that one don't kill it. And then this one here is a Monstera Burl Marks Flame, and it's doing just fantastic. I got it. It was really tiny, and it'll get bigger leaves later on, but it's just growing like crazy, and it's just growing really fast. So I'm really happy with it, and the leaves will stay green, but they get really weird looking the way they split off. And this is just a regular Monstera deliciosa that came off my big Monstera in the living room, the large form. It had this baby growing out the bottom, and there's 2 Monsteras in that pot, and I don't want a third growing in there, so I got that one. And I don't know if I can't remember if I showed this one or not. This is my Florida Beauty, and it's gorgeous. I don't know actually which way it's gonna grow. I don't know if it just grows sideways all the time or what, but it's beautiful. And like here's beautiful lime green, and then this one's my favorite leaf, the half and half. And then it just got another lime leaf recently, and there's some more. The variegation's gorgeous on these things. I had it in the sun, but you're not supposed to have it in full. I mean, I had it in the grow light, and you're not supposed to have it in there like all the time. And this is my wall, my philodendron, or no, it's my golden. What is this? This is this is my giant, another giant golden pothos that came from Florida, where these two came from. And it was 1, 2, 3. There's 3 different nodes, and I'll eventually have some kind of nice trellis thing in this pot. But for now, I've just put a bunch of bamboo together, and it's very healthy. They get beautiful leaves, the variegation. So, and some of them just are green. So, well, I don't think, maybe there aren't any green ones. Yeah, that's a green one. So they're beautiful. It's beautiful too. And then this is my original Sansevieria. It's about 4.5 feet tall. Now it came with one of those 20 little teeny plants, and it's just grown crazy. I've had to put sticks in it to hold the leaves up so they won't fall over, and it keeps getting new babies, so it's just doing fine. You can overwater those too, and it's not good. This is my original rubber plant that I cut the top off, and it split into 2, which is what I wanted to do. And then I cut it again, so it should split into 3, but I don't see the 3rd split. But that's variegated rubber plant. There's my satin pothos, another one, and they're growing on that branch I got from the forest. The branch is, I think it's 8 foot long. So, and I have it on chains. And I asked the manager of the apartment when I moved in, I said, are you going to have any problem with me having a forest in my apartment or hanging pictures on the walls? And he said, nope, not at all. And there's one of my, what the heck are those called? Plants that don't use any soil. It came with a plant that I got, and it's doing fine. It just doesn't do much. So I have that, and let's see, anything else? Oh yeah. Every time I water my plants, I fertilize them every single time. The plants like the pothos and stuff, not the pothos, I mean like the devil's backbone and stuff. I use Osmocote just for regular house plants, not pothos, not philodendron, just regular house plants like the rubber tree, stuff like that. I use Osmocote, and that stuff is wonderful. The little fertilizer balls that you put in the plants. And for everything else, I use this, and I swear by it. And it's called Foliage Focus, and it's the only place I was able to get it. Well, you could only get it from Australia. When I first watched the Sydney Plant guy, and he was using it, I couldn't get it here in the States at all. And I was like, I'm so mad, because his plants are outstanding. But finally California started selling it. And so I think this is a liter bottle, and it's expensive. It's like $40, over $40 maybe for this bottle. But I use it, and I'm going to always use it, regularly. And that's how my plants are doing so well, I think. Maybe I could have something to do with it. I don't know. Well, I'm sure it has something to do with the soil mix that I use too. And if I use this on all my plants when I water them now, and it takes the chlorine out of the water immediately. And I used to have 100-gallon aquariums I think I had 7 of them. And I used to have all this fish stuff that took the bad stuff out of the water. So this is what I use now. I watched a video the other day, and I've had this for about a month. And every single plant that I water from here on in, you only have to put 1 drop in a gallon of water, and it takes the chlorine out immediately. So that's what I'm going to have to find something that takes ammonia out too. I don't know if the water has ammonia or not, but this takes bleach out immediately. And some of these plants, you cannot have bleach in their water because it'll make their leaves brown, like spider plants, dragon trees. Oh, I've got a fly in here. That's disgusting. I hate flies with a passion. I just do. And I use a dropper, and I just put 1 drop in a gallon of water. And I do get fungus gnats, and I use mosquito bits. I use them once a year for about 4 months. And I water everything. I make a mosquito bit tea, and it kills the larva. It doesn't kill the actual flies. You have to put those yellow stickies in there to kill the flies. The flies are attracted to them, and that's fine. I get the stupid yellow stickies stuck in my dreadlocks all the time when I'm moving around the plants, and it drives me freaking nuts. So, but that's what you use mosquito bit tea. I was thinking of getting this black lava rock and putting it in the top of all my plants because they're not supposed to be able to lay egg. They're not supposed to be able to lay any eggs or multiply with no way to get to the dirt. But they can go right in the bottom of the plant in the tray, and they can lay eggs and breed there. So, I think the lava rock might be kind of useless and stuff. So, but these are all my plants, and I think I've covered it all. I have one in the bedroom. It's a philodendron, and then I have one in the bathroom, and the leaves already closed up. It's a purple shamrock, and I have a grow light in there too. So, but I hope you enjoyed this. This is my life. These plants are my life. I'm a solitary person. To me, solitary means freedom. And I love being by myself. I love being solitary, and there's no drama. So I do hang out with these ladies that we go to a luncheon every month and stuff, and that's fine. So they're all ladies from the apartment, and that's fine, But I get to do it because it's my choice, So that's what's good about retirement. And if anybody ever says that you'll get bored when you retire, they're full of shit. They're full of shit. So I've never been bored. I mean, this is the beauty that maybe this fly will come outside. This is the beauty that I see every day. And I'll be able to take my ocean walks pretty soon. They tore up the whole sidewalk in the street from my place all the way down to the ocean, or down to the street crossing to the ocean. And I haven't been able to walk it for many, many months. So now I should be able to. And this is my life. And I hope, that the ocean's right there. And they always have the most beautiful sunsets. And then there, across the lake, is the sunrises. So I get to see the sun. Usually I stay up till 5 p.m. or 5 a.m. because I'm gaming or whatever. And then I sleep till 1 p.m. But sometimes I get to see the sunrise. And they're beautiful, but the sunset is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in the world. So, but I hope you enjoyed this. I got to make 2 parts now. And I hope you have a real nice week. And Love you. Big hugs to you. And I'll talk to you later.